Well, good afternoon. It is time for another special edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Dan Ramey with some of the cast members of the Addams Family. Good to see you kids here. Thank you for stopping in.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Now remember to speak up so people can hear. Project. Isn't that your job over there, Lily? They are with the Chillicothe High School spring musical, Addams Family, which is coming up May 12th, 13th, and 14th. We'll talk more about it coming up right after this from Pickaway Ross Career and Technology Center.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Look at this lovely cast. We have Gomez and Morticia with us and the student director for the Addams Family. As I mentioned to you, coming up Thursday, 12th is the Friday,
Friday,
Saturday, and Sunday at the Chillicothe High School Auditorium. And let me check my cheat sheet here. Sitting next to me is Alderman. You're not Gomez, right?
Sadly, no.
She is Morticia, and also Gomez to her left, and that is Ballentine and Lily Augg, who is the student director. Talk about what this has been like, Lily, to get this group together and put them on the show.
Well, casting was an extremely difficult thing. I didn't have much of a play in that, but it took a while to cast the show in a way that would fit the way that Miss Betts, our director, wanted it to be. And I think she did a really good job. I enjoy the casting a lot.
She's a real slave worker, isn't she? I mean,
she is a workaholic.
Yeah,
that is her whole life.
After callbacks, they actually stayed at the school till 11:30, which is when the alarm gets set to decide who gets cast. So,
and you're probably going, Dad, how do I turn this off?
Yeah.
Of course, Dad is the principal at CHS. You've been preparing for quite a few weeks, haven't you?
Yes.
When did everything start?
Early to late February, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we had auditions like late January, early February, and then she wanted us to have like our scripts for a couple weeks before we actually started rehearsal. So it was like in February when we started working together as a whole group.
Have there been any challenges so far with the script?
I could say lots and lots of monologues. I know, at least for us, there's a lot to know in the script itself.
Yeah, I have 4 to 5 like page-long monologues in the show, so
it's crazy.
It's a lot to remember, but we're doing it. So,
Mm-hmm. How well did you two know each other beforehand? I mean, have you gotten to know each other better since?
Yeah. So Allie and I don't want to say we go way back, but
they're teenagers. I can't go that far.
Her mom has done a lot of the costuming for most of the shows that I've ever been in, and my 2 of the past shows I've been in, whenever we did Carrie, summer of 2021, I believe we were both in that, and then we actually did Heather's I think it was wintertime. Yes. We were also in that together, so we've known each other for at least a little bit, and have been in school together, so we've. Definitely, we're not like strangers or anything.
And also this past November, we took a musical theater duet to a competition called Thespies, and we actually were able to advance to nationals with that duet.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And nationals were where?
We'll spend a week at, I think it's Indiana State or
University of Indiana.
Yeah, it's one of the colleges, like one of the big colleges in Indiana, and we actually spend a whole week there, and it's a conference where there's like 6 high schools are picked to bring like their shows to the national level, and they perform at the college. And then there's tons of classes, workshops, and we'll actually re-compete to be evaluated and scored again for our duet.
So you've qualified, but you haven't been there yet.
No. We're not going till June.
Till June. Okay. Ooh, summer plans.
Yes.
Yes.
Very cool. I like that. But before you get there, you've got to put the show on, don't you?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Lily, fill us in on the rest of the characters. I mean, we all remember Uncle Fester, and you got Wednesday and Cousin It. Who's going to get to wear the hair?
I'm honestly not sure how we're doing the costuming for that one, actually. But, so the premise of the musical is Wednesday is engaged, to her boyfriend, now fiance Lucas, but her parents don't know. So, well, sort of, in a way. Without spoiling a lot. Like, you know, they find out at some point, but at different times. But so the premise of the show is she is having dinner with Lucas and his parents at the Addams family's house. So you'll meet new characters that you don't really, like, haven't really seen before in the traditional Addams Family movies and show. It's Lucas, her fiance, and then Mal, his father, and Alice, his mother. So, yeah, kind of fun.
Now, folks have been watching and they see these photos by Jack Huggins Photography behind us. You guys look great in that, by the way.
Thank you.
And I kind of clipped your eyes off there a little bit, but I can see there's somebody big in the background. I'm going to guess that's Lurch.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
A fun fact about our Lurch costume, he is about 6'2" already, and we've bought
Five
Five
inch
five
platform?
to 6 inch platform shoes that he wears, so he's technically like 6'8" during the show.
Holy cow. Went to the
took
Elton
him-
John collection, right?
Yes. Took him a long time to learn to walk in those correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Another character that isn't really highlighted as much in the TV show that is also featured is our grandma. There's Grandma, she's like the comedian of the family, and has a pretty big role in the show, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Now, this being a musical, there's music that I'm not familiar with. What about your songs? Tell me more about the music part of this.
Well, one of my personal favorite songs. So the show starts with a song called "When You're in Addams," and you know that kicks off the show, and it starts at really high energy. But honestly, probably throughout, Aaron probably has the most like solos, don't you? It's between like you and Fester.
I think, well, if we're including like reprises and like 30-second, 40-second songs,
Yeah.
I would say I have the most, because I have 3 like solo songs that are like 3-4 minutes long, and then I have a lot of like interlude songs that just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah. You've had enough rehearsals. I would probably end up singing the wrong line. You know, I would sing
Get 'em
a
mixed
spoken
up.
line as opposed to
Yes.
speaking a singing line.
That happens quite often.
So I wouldn't be alone in that, right?
No.
So we're good there. The show itself is May 12th, 13th, and 14th. So if you're watching this live, it is not this, but next weekend. And so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday performances for you. CHS Auditorium seats around 400 people, thereabouts?
I would say so, yeah, I think so.
Okay. You've not checked each one of the seats out, I take it.
We have like a count somewhere. I forget where.
But you can get tickets online, and the link for that is available in this post right here. Plus, you can see it scrolling up across the top. Anything that we have missed you wanted to make sure you mentioned?
I think if you can come to the show, I think I can confidently say that it is the best show that Chillicothe High School has ever done. And if you have the time to come see it, you definitely should come invest in your time to come see it.
It is certainly the best, most recent show, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't want to put any. I mean, Chillicothe High School's been around a long time, but that is saying a lot to be the best. That's pretty cool. So bring roses, right, for the end of the show.
Absolutely.
Okay, very good. Anything we've missed? I'm speaking to Rhonda off the cuff here, so she's happy. We're happy. Are you happy?
Yep.
All right. Addams Family. It's coming up May 12th, 13th, and 14th, Chillicothe High School Auditorium. Make sure you get your tickets online, or you can get them at the door. But don't wait. Get them online, and then you can enjoy knowing that you are going to be in the seat before the show starts. All right. Thanks again for stopping in, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, Lily, Aaron, and Allie. They are Addams Family. Thanks for watching A Litter Media Live.